Picnic open to everybody on the Commons. Reading the Constitution and reading the Declaration of Independence. And reading our mission statement.
First voice message.
Hey Glendora, it's Tony. I don't know about that last joke. But anyway, sorry I haven't reached you. I will try again. Bye.
What did he say, folks?
End of message. To erase this message, press 7. To save it, press 9. To hear more options, press 0.
Hey Glendora, it's Tony. I don't know about that last joke. But anyway, sorry I haven't reached you. I will try again. Bye.
End of message. To erase, message skipped. Next message.
Hi, Glendora. It's Caroline Lyson. I'm sorry you weren't able to reach me yesterday, Wednesday. I was at work. In fact, I left home at 9 a.m. and I didn't get home until 9 p.m. because I had a couple of events last evening. So I worked all day today, Thursday, and now I just pulled into the driveway of a place where I'm going to a meeting tonight, and I guess I'll be home maybe after 8, something like that, and then I'll have dinner. So I'll try to call you later. I have to work again tomorrow. I work at the Rensselaer Library. Anyway, again, I'm sorry I wasn't able to call you yesterday, and I'll try you again tonight or maybe tomorrow. Okay? Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you, Caroline Lyson and David.
End of message. Message erased. Next message.
Hi, Glendora. It's Brenda. I'm sorry I didn't get to you sooner. We were out tonight. We had to go to a memorial service for June. And I've been working kind of crazy hours. So my address is 230 Snyder's Corners Road, Wyandskill, 12198. Again, it's 230 Snyder's Corners Road, Wyandskill.
Brenda and Terry.
I can drop you my address in the mail. Okay? I can send, I'll send it to you. Okay. Bye, hon.
They're so nice to me. To everybody.
Message erased. End of new messages.
Oh.
To listen to your messages, press 1.
Hello, this message is for Glendora. Glendora, this is Joe calling from Chicago at 312-738-2845. We have one of your shows that are going to be playing in May. That's on Thursday, May 18th at 5 p.m. on Channel 19, and Friday, May 19th at 12 noon on Channel 19. If you have any questions or if you want to call back to share a joke, just call us at 312-738-2845. Thank you.
I think he's an
End of
angel.
message.
Hooray,
To
hooray.
erase this message, press 7.
Chicago is brought
save it,
to a
press 9.
successful
To hear
conclusion.
more options, press 0. This message will be saved for 21 days. End of messages.
For Glendora. Glendora, this is Joe calling from Chicago at 312-738-2845. We have one of your shows that are going to be playing in May. That's on Thursday, May 18th at 5 p.m. on Channel 19, and Friday, May 19th at 12 noon on Channel 19. If you have any questions or if you want to call back to share a joke, just call us at 312-738-2845. Thank you.
Message erased. End of messages.
I think he's an angel.
To listen to
Thank
your
you,
messages,
CAN
press
TV
1.
in Chicago.
To send a message, press
Good
2.
work,
To change your personal
good citizenship,
options, press 4.
good public
To
access
disconnect,
TV.
press stop.
Hey folks, the ideal contract for a lawyer is words too big to pronounce and printing too small to read.
Nothing has been recorded. At the tone.
Hey folks, we are living with God the perfect life. We are living with God the perfect life. Breathe on us, breath of God. And we will be alert and live with God the perfect life and never harm nor hurt. And breathe on us, breath of God. Our hearts are pure. And our will is one with God to do and to endure. And we are breathe on us, breath of God. Till we are wholly thine. We are wholly thine. And let this earthly part of us, and we do glow with the Spirit divine. So we'll make these things positive instead of petitionary. Breathe on us, breath of God. We are filled with life anew. We are doing what God would do. We are loving as God would love. This is the die instructions, folks. Die instructions. And it tells people that I want to die at home. No ambulances, no doctors, no hospitals, no nursing homes, no rehabilitation. I want to die at home. The way my mother did, my husband did, and my grandfather did. I want to die at home. And I tell people, if you call the ambulance, I'm not paying for it. And then it comes with the New York State Health Proxy. No tubes. And then the next document is the power of attorney. Austin is the power of attorney. A power of attorney, stops the minute the person dies. Power of attorney stops the minute a person dies. And then after that comes my 10-page statement. I want to die at home. And I tell about a case where a neighbor called the ambulance and the woman went to the hospital and never got home again. Well, that's the way you get trapped. You get trapped in there. Particularly the nursing home racket. They don't want to lose the $8,000 a month. So they do everything they can to keep you from going home, to keep you in the nursing home. And then after that 8-page before that is a living will. The living will. How you don't want any artificial machines. And then after the 10-page statement about dying at home comes the Albany Medical anatomical gift. The gift of his whole body to the Albany Medical College. And all the papers for that and the signatures and the information. That's what's in here. And it's to 15 people. And it's already gone to all but 5 or 6 of them. These are the die instructions. And it was a Herculean job. But you got to do it, folks. You got to do it. Because after you're dead, they won't know what to do. But if you make it clear, that's going to save a great deal of grief. That's the die instructions. Now, dear Aunt Glennie, this is from Stephen Folsom and his wife Terry. from Randolph, Maine, near Augusta. She makes her own cards, folks. She belongs to a club, and they make their own greeting cards. They have a lot of fun doing that. And let me show you their picture. Okay, that takes care of that. Did you get many Easter cards? Now this is another card that Terry made in her group. It's nice, so personalized, isn't it, folks? One is a birthday card. Here's a coupon. Let's see if you want that. Save 75 cents on what? Something good. Do you want that? I don't think I will. I don't. By the time I carry them around, the thing is over with anyway. Free spirit. Glendora, I am grateful to be able to count you as a friend on this momentous occasion of your birthday. I wish you continued health and happiness. Love, Connie Terwilliger in San Diego. I knew her mother. She was a classmate of mine in high school. Her name was Gloria Pasquini. And her spirit left her body about 2 years ago. Oh, that's nice, Connie Terwilliger. And she's a very gifted person and does all kinds of voiceovers. She's out in, as I say, San Diego. Histrionically, she's very gifted. Here is a penguin and a baby penguin. Dear Glendora, thank you for your generous gift to the Presbyterian Church. Yes, it's a Women's Spring Conference. And I can't go because I went to Brooklyn that day. Remember, I went down to Brooklyn to be on TV. That's the Valatia Presbyterian Church. Magnificent structure, inside and outside. Where is Valatia? It's between Kinderhook and North Chatham. Nutmeg Public Access Television, 9 East something Drive in Farmington, Connecticut, and it's from the executive director. And she herself, I sent the Lucent to one of her employees, to Eric, and she wrote a thank you letter and a letter of encouragement about Glendora's 45 years in public access television. Thank you for sending the magazine with you're on the cover, with you on the cover. Well, thank you for that, Executive Director. Alrighty. Here are some vegan products. I ordered $115 worth to be delivered May 12th, and my friend Gloria ordered $121 worth. And they are Cedar Lakes sliced bologna, sliced chicken, and these are vegan, by the way, not just vegetarian. Sliced salami and sliced turkey, and Worthington fry pats. That's the best vegetarian hamburger there is. Worthington stripples, that's bacon. And these are vegetarian, they're not vegan. Worthington wham roll, their ham roll is delicious. Worthington scallops. Loma Linda Big Franks, they are vegan. Loma Linda Linkettes.com never gets tired of those. Loma Linda Tender Bits, they are vegan. Oh, the Linkettes are vegan too. Loma Linda Tender Rounds with gravy. I don't know if they're just vegetarian or vegan too. McKay's Chicken Style Seasoning. That makes a delicious rice dish. Delicious! You just boil your rice and put a teaspoon of the powder in it. George Washington Brown Gravy, George Washington Golden Gravy. Those are some vegetarian products. You might go to the Seventh-day Adventist church nearest you and ask them if they have a store in the back of the church. Years ago they always did. Lately they haven't, and but I have one. I go to the one in Schenectady, Guilderland, to the Seventh-day Adventist church. And this is where my order is coming from, through Timothy Owen. If you want help that way, I can help you. I can help you make the contact for that. This is the Nassau Free Library. On behalf of the Nassau Free Library, please accept our thanks for your generous donation of $100. Often the public is not aware of all of the hidden costs that go into running a small town library, so your donation is much appreciated. And she goes on to quote from their mission statement. Sincerely, Susan Forte, corresponding secretary, Nassau Free Library. This is the 10 Commandments, taken from the internet, and it's for children, and it's worth reading to you folks. Excuse me, the string is in the way. First commandment, love God more than you love anything else. Love helping others more than you love anything else. Love being one. Love being pure. Love being helpful. Love being good. Love your God more. Love God more than you love anything else. Love the Lord your Father. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. They're the same thing. Loving God and loving your neighbor is the same thing. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. 1. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. I have a question to you. What is your heart, soul, mind? What are those three things? I want to know what they are. What is your heart, soul, and mind? What is the soul? It is the God that's inside of you and is continuous with the God that's inside of me and everybody. Second commandment. Don't make anything in your life more important than God. Good children's language. Always keep God's name. Always say God's name with love and respect. Honor the Lord by resting on the seventh day of the week. The Seventh-day Adventists do that. The rest of us don't. The Seventh-day Adventist church service is mainline Christian. It's just like most of the Christian churches. However, they're right and we're wrong. The seventh day is Saturday. Never hurt anyone. Ah! Breathe on us, breath of God, and we will be alert to live with God the perfect life and never harm nor hurt. Seventh commandment. Always be faithful to your husband or wife. Eighth commandment. Don't what? Don't take anything that is not yours. Do not steal. Ninth commandment. Always tell the truth. 10th commandment. Be happy with what you have and don't wish for other people's things. Good going. Sandy McLean, thank you, from the internet. Dear Glennie, thank you. Oh, Ralph and Donna, they thanked, it's hard to read, but I wish I could read it to you. They were very happy to receive the Lucent magazine with Glendora's picture on the cover along with Public Access TV. They were delighted with the article that was inside. They liked reading about the interesting things that happened. That was Ralph and Donna. They lived in the state of Maine in the summertime, and then they gave up their loyalty to the state of Maine and moved to Florida. Here's a sweet puppy. Isn't he sweet? And this This is from Wayne Collins in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. A friend of the SS Glendora since 1955 through 1962. Wayne Collins. I try to call him every week. That's 60 years ago. And there are so many people like Wayne Collins every day. Oh yeah, 2 of them came to the Glendora Vegetarian Club. You saw that, didn't you? Yeah. 2 people came to the Glendora Vegetarian Club because they loved the SS Glendora back in 1955 to 57. Here is a birthday card from the son of a nephew. Okay, my sister's son is John Roger Erskine, and he has a son named John Roger Erskine. So what is a grandnephew? Is that the way it goes? He's in New Jersey. I would wish he would come on up so you could meet him. We're doing very well here. 90% of all your donations go directly toward funding animal advocacy programs. Well, I would hope so. And from whom is this? Consider me a friend. That would be Friends of Animals, Darien, Connecticut. A letter of thank you for a very small donation, $20, to Community Access Television, Public Access Television in West Hartford, Connecticut. Here is a good question for you. How much money would you spend on your pet? The veterinarians have become just like the doctors and the hospitals, greedy, outrageous, unbelievable, high charges. Unbelievable, obscene. Did Jesus charge when Jesus healed? I don't think so. Did he charge? Here's a contract from Queen's Public Access TV, totally without any statutory authority. They could be sued for millions. I am not going to do it. I am grateful that they cablecast a chat with Glendora and have for about 10 years. Spectrum. Time Warner is no longer Time Warner, it is now Spectrum. And Spectrum is Charter Communications. Here's for, usually they give you good advice, safety in an outage. This is an electric company. Let's see if there's anything else of value here. Act fast in a gas emergency. Yes. That precious air, you'll be gone in 3 minutes. Be mindful with spring projects about digging and getting near cables. Adjust settings with Wi-Fi thermostat. I don't want to get into that. What is the soul? It is the God that's inside of you. Philly Cam. Philly Cam doesn't know how to do public access TV. They cannot cablecast a DVD that 45 other cable operations cablecast routinely. And they haven't got it yet. This is more from inept Philly Cam, public access in the city of brotherly love. Well, I've read that to you, how Cablevision was bought by Altice for $17.7 billion. I can't read that too fine, but I think it is the staff of the advertiser newspaper. Harming animals during a crime could bring additional fines. Thank you, James Dixon, for sending me what the Google said the soul is. What is the soul? It really wasn't very inspirational, but we have it. It's very inspirational. We say that the soul is the God that's inside of you, and the God that's inside of you is continuous with the God that's inside of me and everything else. And we say that God is kind and beneficent and full of abundance and ample, overflowing goodness, copiousness. More from James Dixon in Manhattan about the soul. Here is a letter. Dear Glendora Buell, on behalf of the Foundation of the Alliance for Community Media, on behalf we want to thank you for your February 2013 donation of $10. Well, we don't do that anymore. $10? Now it's $50, multiples of 5. Although we give $5 to every request that comes in for money, but we do it anonymously so we won't get on their mailing list and the mailbox, stuff like that. Brooklyn put out a public access open networks magazine about public access in Brooklyn, and it is elaborate, folks, as you know by watching the 5-hour video we made of public access TV in Brooklyn. There's another copy. Here's another copy. Oh, this woman was a freedom fighter, and she wears hats, great big hats, or she did. And she's being honored by a postage stamp. Oh, that's lovely. Dorothy Haight H-E-I-G-H-T. Why, I might have a friend Gloria hate H-E-I-G-H-T in practically everything. History book, worth, especially she was a freedom fighter, and this is her postage stamp. Here is another booklet put out by Brooklyn Free Speech, Public Access Television in the borough of Brooklyn. Words. Want to hear a good word, folks? Alert! On the watch, vigilant, so we shall be, wide awake, brisk, nimble, lively, prompt, ready. Good word. We've been neglecting our words. Here's Lucent Magazine. These are the programs that were held by the Alliance for Community Media August the 17th in the city of Boston, Massachusetts. Goody, goody. We're at the end of this drawer. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for helping all others. Thank you for being one. Thank you for the joy, comradeship, fellowship, oneness, goodness, harmony, keeping the universe going and growing. Moving it ahead, making it better, hand in hand, brothers and sisters, one. Thank you for staying away from selfishness. Thank you for staying away from evil. There's enough good in the world to think about. Amen. Breathe on us, breath of God, and we will be alert. And we will live with God the perfect life and never harm nor hurt.
Tchaikovsky. You call me, I'm not home. I call you, you're not home. Listen, I gotta sing at a funeral. It's now 12:15. I gotta go to a funeral over at St. Mary's. I'm gonna stop at your house after the funeral is over, and hopefully you might be home. Okay? Talk to you then. Bye-bye.
He did, and we had a lovely visit, sitting in the blue chairs in the sunshine and watching the birds building a nest.
7. To save it, press 9. To hear more options, press 0. Message erased. Next message.
Well, that's good.
End of message.
That sounds
To
like
erase
something
this
I would
message,
do.
press 7. To save it, press 9. To listen to your messages, press 1. To send a message, press 2. Personal options. To turn administrative options. To establish or change general options, press 1.
Hey, folks, the ideal contract for a lawyer is words too big to pronounce and printing too small to read. And Ed says to Bob, I don't think much of your lawyer. He doesn't seem to know the law. And Bob says, it doesn't matter. He knows the judge. the North Chatham Church, everybody, in
Yeah.
in Columbia County, and this is my friend Bob Snyder and his brother Paul, and our friend Don Foisset. And we were here to tell jokes to the people.
Will I press that?
Yeah, well, watch your shot now. You don't want a sloppy shot. Practice shutting it on again. See, I see a red button. Good. We got it. You've got it. Thank you.
All right,
Well, you're all set. Close the door.
I can't hear anything. There's too much noise. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do. Close the door. Close the door. Close this door. Close this door.
You can't hold my hand. Hi, sir. How you doing?
Oh, hi, Jim. Glad to see you. This is Bob. Yeah. Okay.
And wandering minstrel.
Already, honey. You don't have to do anything.
This
No,
background
don't
music is
submit.
not part of the talent show. He has a reputation to protect. Hi, welcome to the North Chatham Talent Show. I'm David Felton, your host tonight, and once again, you're in for a very adventurous, groundbreaking, radical form of talent where we have no rehearsals, no run-throughs, no program. I don't know what anybody's doing, and I've talked to them all. Some people have even claimed that we actually years ago came up with the concept of alternative facts. Because we called it a talent show from the beginning. Anyway, before we get started, I wanted to introduce, this is the only talent show that has a bake-off, a pasta bake-off, and I want to introduce our two winners of the bake-off tonight. They are Stuart Newell. Could you come up here, Stuart? And Elaine Knight. Is she here? So what happened was there were actually two votes. One was a Democratic vote by all the people in the who ate the chili. I thought it was chili. No wonder my vote is pasta. And the other was Glendora, who runs the thing, also wanted to have an autocratic judge's vote. And it turns out that, first of all, Stuart won both votes. He voted with the number 4. What was in number 4?
Chicken, bacon, and blue cream spaghetti. Made a whole. I just picked it off the Pinterest page. Picked it off Tuesday and tried it out on Saturday.
So Stuart was a popular favorite. Elaine won the tied for first place with the judges' vote. Is that correct? And you had.
That's correct.
You had number 7. Tell me about number 7.
It's just an old-fashioned deli pasta salad. It's just provolone cheese, salami, and peppers, pasta,
And olives. You had olives.
and olives.
Yeah.
And I just actually threw together a make-believe salad dressing and threw on top of it.
Okay, there's the secret of these. Well, congratulations to both of you. I think that obviously have a future in store for you, a book or a TV show or something. You won the North Chatham Pasta Bake-Off. I think the sky's the limit. Thank you very much. You know, North Chatham's kind of a sleepy town. Last year, L. Beekman's house caught on fire. There were 3 engine companies and a bunch of guys chopping down the front, the front of the house with axes and everything, and nobody knew about it because it happened after 9 o'clock. Well, there is one night, Tuesday night, where things sort of lighten up, and we're going to now give you an example of that with Lori Tillman and the Tuesday night line dancers.
Well, every Tuesday night we're here from 7 to 9, year-round. There's usually more of us. Illness has struck, I think, a little bit in North Chatham, so we don't have all the people who thought they would dance tonight. But yeah, we have a good time. Any age, any ability, we'll take you all. Just come. It's good exercise. It's exercise for your mind and your body. So trying to remember steps. Yes, there are no mistakes in line dancing, only variations, so you may see some different variations. Okay? All right, so this is the first one. It's a little bit quick, so let's see. Make You Mine is the name of this.
You were made to shine under southern stars. You were at the mountain rain.
That's stupid.
You're the love song for the night. This guitar, sweeter than sugar cane. You got my heart wrapped up like it's done in a holler, covered in kudzu lines. When the night feels right, I'm gonna come a-calling. I'm gonna make you mine. Your hallelujah Sunday morning, all I ever needed wanted. Underneath this blue sky, I'm gonna make you mine. Yeah, I'm gonna make you mine. Take you slow, dancing by the water. I just wanna hold you tight. I'm in love with the soul. Matters on earth, I'm gonna make you mine. Your hallelujah Sunday morning, all I ever needed wanted. Underneath this blue sky, I'm gonna make you mine. Hey, I'm gonna make you mine. Hallelujah, Sunday morning, all I've ever needed wanted. Underneath this blue sky.
But it is a song about fidelity.
I should all.
The fellow
My
is in a
arm is getting
band,
tired.
and the girls all after the band gets done playing want the guys to stay around. And he said, "Honey, I'm good." He has a wife at home. He does not need anybody else. So that is the song that we will be dancing to. Okay, how are we doing this? Who wants to be? You want to do that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could be in the middle.
Fine. Yeah.
How far can
Right.
you stretch?
No, honey, I'm good. I can have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home. It's been a long night here, a long night there. These all them legs, and they're everywhere. Oh, now you look good. I will not lie. But if you ask, we'll sing tonight. But I gotta be like, oh, baby, no, baby. You got me all wrong, baby. My baby's all they got. All my love. So no, honey, I'm good. I can have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home, and if I stay, I'm I'm good, I got another, but I probably shouldn't. I got somebody at home, and if I stay, I might not leave alone. I'm good, I got another, but I probably shouldn't. I got a good girl to another. I'm staying true. I'm staying true. I'm staying true.
Thanks for the dance and serving. Now we have a living legend from coast to coast. This is Glendora, who has had the longest running public access TV show in history, 45 years. And I have some other statistics here, but I can't quite read her handwriting. Oh, and this is her picture on this magazine, I think. But anyway, welcome to Glendora. Come on up.
Come on up, Mark. Come on up.
So can we get started? Is this 11,511 TV shows?
Yeah, 11,511.
Okay, there you go. And this is, and what's this, 100?
And 65 TV stations, Boston to San Diego.
Okay, there you go. Wow. Yeah, stand there and I'll up and yeah, sure. Is that all right with you?
Yep.
And then I think this mic probably works pretty well.
I don't think I could do that dancing, do you?
Hey, give it a shot.
Your citizen said a few twinges in the hinges. And you know you're getting old, folks, when it takes you longer to rest up than it did to get tired. Or you're out in the evening and you're having a good time, and you're faced with two temptations. You'll take the one that'll get you home at 9:30. Well, how good is your memory, folks? How do you feel about your memory? How good is it?
Good.
Because I'm wondering if I can get by with telling you jokes I told you for 4 years. You're a little early here for church, folks. It's not going to start until tomorrow morning. All righty. Why did the housewife put popcorn into the pancake batter? So the pancakes would turn over by themselves. And the boss says that he believes in reincarnation. Did you ever notice at 5 p.m. everybody comes back to life? A man called the hospital and he said, I'm inquiring as to the condition of James Parsons.
And the nurse says, well, Mr. Parsons had a good sleep. He's resting comfortably today. And we think tomorrow he'll be discharged. Who's calling? The man says, James Parsons. The doctor doesn't tell me anything. What do you call a smart duck, folks? What do you call a smart duck? A wisecracker. And what is the difference between lightning and electricity? Lightning and electricity. You don't have to pay for lightning. You've heard of the Wonder Diet? You eat anything you want, and then the next morning you wonder why your clothes don't fit. And then you've heard of the Army Diet? Everything you eat goes to the front. This woman bought a new scale, and she brought it home. It was a scale, folks. There were men. You step on the scale, and the man tells you how much you weigh. So she brought it home. She stumbled it. She stepped on it, and the man's voice said, "Please, one at a time." A man went on a diet and he didn't eat anything but bananas and coconuts. Did he lose weight? No, folks. You should see him climb trees. Alrighty. A man came home from work and he says, honey, I'm going to lose my job. The company's found something that'll do the work of 5 men. And she said, 1 woman? Oh. And another man came home. Are you true? Another man came home from work and he said, his wife says, did you have a good day at work, dear? And he says, no. They gave us aptitude tests and I flunked. She says, that's terrible. He says, yeah, it's a good thing I own the company. The Swedish construction crew, folks, got a job refurbishing an apartment way up on the 4th floor. And in the late afternoon, the foreman came by to close up. And he says, hey, you guys finished? And they said, no, we're Swedish. God, why did Adam is talking to God? And he says, God, why did you make Eve? God says, well, I thought you were lonesome. Well, God, why did you make her so beautiful? Well, so you would like her. Well, God, why did you make her so dumb? So she would like you. A man is talking to God and he says, God, how much is $1 million to you? God said, $10. And the man said, well, God, how much is 1,000,000 years to you? And God said, 1 second. And the man says, God, can I have $10? And God said, just a second. And Adam was sitting on a park bench and he looked dejected. And a man came along and he said, you look dejected. What's the matter? And the Adam says, this is an atom, A-T-O-M. The atom says, I'm not an atom any longer. I'm an ion. I lost an electron. And the man says, are you sure? And he says, I'm positive. This little boy and his dog would go to school together every morning. And they'd come home in the afternoon together. And everybody thought that was endearing. It went on for years. Then one day it all stopped. The dog graduated. Now, the owner of the shop said to his employee, I saw you arguing with a customer. it's a strict policy of the shop that the customer is always right. Now, I never want to see you argue with the customer again. Do you understand that? And the little employee said, yes, sir. And the owner said, well, what were you arguing about? And the employee said, he said you were an idiot.
You were an idiot.
A truck driver was in a truck stop, and he was eating, and 3 men on 3 motorcycles parked them outside, came in, and one of the motorcyclists turned over the truck driver's cup of coffee, and another one turned over his glass of water, and a third one turned over his plate of dinner. So the truck driver got up, and he paid his bill, and he went out. And one motorcyclist said to the other, he's not much of a fighter, is he? And the owner of the truck stop said, he's not much of a driver either, he just drove over 3 motorcycles. A little boy had a little red wagon, and he took it out on the street, and just as he went by the church, all the wheels fell off. And he says, well, I'll be darned. And the next day, he's taking his little red wagon down the street, gets to the church, and all the wheels fall off. He says, I'll be darned. The third day, he takes out his little red wagon, gets to the church, all the wheels fall off, and he says, I'll be darned. And the priest came out, and he says, that is not a good thing for you to say, I'll be darned. You shouldn't say, I'll be darned. You should say, I thank you, God, I praise you, God, I love you, God. So the next day, when the little boy took his wagon by the church, all the wheels fell off. He said, I love you, God, I praise you, God, I thank you, God, and all the wheels went back on, and the priest said, I'll be darned. Last joke I have to tell you is a church had a Bible selling contest. The man who sold the most Bibles started severely, folks. So the parishioner said, well, what did you say to the people to sell the most Bibles? He says, well, I just said, do you want to buy a Bible, or do you want me to read it to you?
Glendora, everybody. Star of the longest running and apparently most shameless public access program. That was great. Thanks so much. Now, Jeff
Very good, Glendora.
is going to come up with a song which he calls a sarcastic song, and very creative by the way it is. Jeff?
Yeah.
You sit on the book.
No. I need you to imagine for a moment
Behind you. I know.
that we're downstate. You know downstate? Thank you. You guys know who the chairman of the board is? It's not me anymore. Let me sing you a song. Start spreading false news. It's airing today. CNN wants to be a part of it. False news, false news. It's unreal news. It's longing to stray right through the very truth of it. False news, false news. I want to wake up in a country that's fallen asleep and find that I am king of the hill. Pause. Top of the heap. Yeah. These real true newses, they're melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old DC. If I can make it there, I can make it anywhere. It's up to you. False news, false news. False news, false news. I want to wake up in a city that's full of creeps. And I'll find that I'm a #1. Top of the list. Yeah, I'm king of the hill. Pause. A #1. Let's take it home now, okay? These real true newses, they're melting away. I'm gonna make a brand new start of it in old DC. And if I can fake it there, I can fake it anywhere. 'Cause it's up to you. False news, false news.
So now Paul Harrington, you know, who's the man behind the annual auction with all the furniture and money pays for his church. Once a year, he is going to do a repeat of a song, not a song. Anyway, he did this years ago. Twas the night before auction, but he's got an updated version. And a sermon.
'Twas the night before auction, and all through the grounds, not a creature was stirring. There was nary a sound. The stuff had been laid out with thought and with care, in hopes that the customers soon would be there. The clothing barn seemed to be full of great buys, from dresses and shoes to men's hats and ties. Maureen and her crew had clothes everywhere, but they can't seem to sell that pink underwear. With Halloween costumes and jewelry too, you're sure to find something that's just right for you. There's sporting goods, games, and lots of toys too. In the back tent where room is, did that doll just coo? With puzzles, stuffed animals, and great things for baby, it's sure lots of fun here, and we don't mean maybe. Next door in the back tent is where Lisa works. It's called Make an Offer, but some folks are jerks. They'll offer so little, it just makes you pause and wonder if they know that it's for a good cause. There's housewares and glassware and boys' toys galore, and each year we seem to just get more and more. To park in the field, some people don't like, so they park on the street and then have to hike. With rain you get mud, said Brian and crew. Getting folks to slow down was all they could do. Lindsay, Susanna, and Liz Hurley too all help out in dry goods. They make a great crew. There's sheets and nice towels and curtains and blinds. The stuff that's packed in there will just blow your mind. The Christmas department is filled to the brim with stuff for the season, the tree and the trim. Here Emma and Mary have worked day and night just to try and untangle those long strings of lights. The electric department is next on our tour. The stuff has been tested. Does it work? Yes, for sure. Ed Gardner does a great job every year and never got shocked. No barrel wearers here. In the tent by the barn, there are books by the score. But we've got enough romance novels. No more. The 4-H club works to sort them all out. Buccaneers is their name, and the kids do turn out. The White Elephant area is Doris's domain. With Dottie and Elaine, much treasure they gain. There's glassware, antiques, and old pictures too. Come in, look around, find something for you. Next door there is food, from early to late. Those hot breakfast sandwiches sure do taste great. The workers are many and do a great job. It takes lots of help to feed such a mob. There's more food outside, like hot dogs and chili. By the end of the day, Nikki's worked herself silly. The donuts and coffee are great for the staff. When served up on a cold day, there's smiles and there's laughs. The upstairs is open, our sanctuary's there, an oasis of quiet for reflection and prayer. Downstairs in the office is where you find Brenda, who hopes all the bills are good and little tender. There's coins and there's checks and proceeds galore. No matter how much, we always want more. The lemonade stand is where the kids sell the cookies and goodies that always go well. With dairy and helping, the kids all do know that missions are where all the proceeds will go. And finally, the auction tent, a real busy place, where Larry will sell at a very quick pace. It's fast and it's fun, as Andy would say. You just never know what people will pay. If you buy the lamp, we'll give you the chair. For bargains like that, there is no comparison. Let's hope for good weather. The rain we don't need. We've asked God for sunshine, our prayers he'll heed. The Lord's Acre auction is just that you see. A tribute to God, may it always be.
Now, Bob Busby?
I gotta follow that,
This is new stuff, isn't it? It's a good ballad. He's gonna sing to you, and you like it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. Pardon me, I have to say hi to this leader.
Hi.
Pastor Darren.
Oh,
Thanks.
well, we know why he moved the microphone.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. You.
Yeah, that's all.
All right. Y'all hear me, right?
Yeah.
When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. I will lay me down. Sail on, silver girl, sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on the way. See how they shine. Oh, if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind.
Took some of the irony out of count. That was a real now, Susanna White is going to do another puppet presentation. Aren't you? Yeah, yes, you are. You are. Do you need the mic?
No. Okay, enough. It's time for all of you to perform as well. So we're going to teach a song. Some of you probably already know it. You will by the end of the day, evening, if you do not know it now.
It'll be in your dreams.
It'll be in your dreams. And if you're lucky enough to have a child here, they will be humming it, singing it, whatever, until you say, oh, please. We get accused of that all the time. And we need more puppeteers, too. So is there anyone here who has a desire to be a puppeteer? These are, the song we're going to do is called I Had a Rooster. Here's the rooster. These are puppets that anyone can use. They're you know, foolproof. Here they are. So I need, good. Will you be the rooster? Sure. She gets to lead then. Here's the rooster. Finn always takes the goose. I need Henny Penny. I need a hen. Who's going to be the hen? All right, Phil. Way to go. We have a turkey. Can anyone resist being the turkey? Yep, okay, we got a turkey. We got a cat. Oh, duck. Yeah, we got a duck. Great duck. We got a cat.
Would that be a giant? Big giant, and you won't be by the end of the
Okay. And we have a pig. Do you want to be pig? Oh, and we have a little chicken too. Anybody want to be pig?
Oh, that's good.
Good. So this is a song, one of the kinds of songs that repeat. You know, you have your initial verse and then you add one on, but then you have to have the one before. Yeah. So one of the tricks to doing this is that do not slow down. As the chorus, if anything, you want to speed up as we go along, okay? So we can get through it. Oh, wait, you're going to be the tree. All right. Let's get you someplace to sit. Nobody wants to be the duck? Duck.
Here we go, here we go.
Okay, good. Would you like to be Chicken Little? No, we still need a duck. Okay. And I have to get us a treat. So the words are, I had a rooster. I had a rooster. No, how does it go again? I had a rooster, and the rooster pleased me. Pleased me, that's it. I fed my rooster by yonder tree. My little rooster went cock-a-doodle-doo. Here's our tree. All right. So that's your job. We're going to sing it, and if possible, the tempo will be, I had a rooster, the rooster pleased me. I fed my rooster by yonder tree. My little rooster went cock-a-doodle-doo. Ready? Okay, here we go.
I had a rooster, the rooster pleased me. I had my rooster by yonder tree. My little rooster went cock-a-doodle-doo.
Here we go, goose.
I had a goose and my goose pleased me. I had my goose by yonder tree. My little rooster went
Who wants to be next? Chicks.
I had some chicks and my chicks pleased me. I had my chicks away yonder tree. My little chicks went chee 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 chee. My little goose went quack quack quack. My little rooster went cock-a-doodle-doo. Doodly-doodly-doodly-doodly-doo. I had a turkey and turkey pleased me. I had a turkey. My little dogs went my little rooster went cock-a-doodle-doo. I had a pig and a pig pleased me. I put my pig up yonder tree. My little pig went quack, quack, quack. My little chickies went my little turkey went my little chicks went my little goose went my little goose went
Who's next?
My hen pleased me. My little hen by yonder tree. My little hen went my little pig went oink, oink, oink. My little turkey went cock, cock, cock. My little chicks went peep, peep, peep. My little dog went my little pig went
Aren't these extraordinary?
Let's pee.
All right, let's get serious.
Let's get serious.
Here's Wilsey, and you know Wilsey? Yeah, Wilsey has been working on 2 different pieces. See if you can figure out which one he chooses.
Hang on, Wills. 1 second.
I didn't know what I was going to do tonight on the way over here. So I said, I haven't got any kind of talent, so maybe I could just tell you a story that actually happened to me. So this story is about Vicky, her mom Lois, and myself going on vacation to meet Lois's brother. I fly out a day early, go to Charleston, rent a car, go down to Hilton Head to see my aunt and uncle, and I'm going to drive up the coast. They're going to meet me the next day at the Charleston airport. I said, well, if I leave early, I can drive up the coast. It's going to be a beautiful drive. And it was. I get to the airport, and I misjudged the time it was going to take to get from Hilton Head to the airport. So I am there about 2 hours early. I said, well, the U.S. Open is on. I'm going to head down to the pub, get a sandwich, a Pepsi, sit there, watch golf, and then all of a sudden I get a text. Wilsey, we have been bumped from the flight. I go, okay, we will not arrive until 10 o'clock at night. Okay. I had already turned in the rental car because I was going to get another one because Lois had special needs. She needed a wheelchair. She had Alzheimer's at the time, and she had a couple of big, hefty bags. So I was like, geez, I don't even have a car. I can't go for a drive. I can't. In the text, it also said, but the luggage will be coming in at the normal time. So I'm talking to the bartender. She's very nice, and I said, okay, I got to run now. I got to get the luggage. Get to the carousel. Now I have 2 bags myself in a backpack. Lois has 2 big bags. Vicky has 2 big bags. I got 6 bags in a backpack. Okay. So I look over and I see the carts that are for rent. You know, you put a couple of coins in there and you can put your baggage on and pull them around. Go over there. No. It's jammed. Great. I see an information booth. So I take 2 bags, set them down, I walk back, get 2 more bags, set them down, go back, get the last 2 bags, set them down. Grab 2 bags, on my way to the information booth there, finally make it to the information booth. I said, listen, I got a problem here. I got all these bags, and I got to carry him around the airport all night long. You know, my wife and her mother are coming in until 10 o'clock at night. Can I leave these behind the counter here? I'm sorry, sir. No, you can't. It would really help me out if this could. You know what you could do? Back at the carousel, there's a room for unclaimed baggage. You could put them in there. Thank you. Grab 2 bags. Grab 2 bags. And eventually this process gets me over to the room I want. Knock on the door, lady comes to the door. Can I help you? I say, yeah, I want to put these bags in this room just until 10 o'clock tonight. She goes, well, I'd like to be able to help you out, but this is for unclaimed baggage. You have your baggage. You have claimed it. Yeah, but the room is the size of Texas and you have nothing in it. You just, you know. No. All right. Idea. Rent the other car. I got to get a bigger car anyway because of Lois's baggage and her wheelchair. 2 bags. Finally make it over to the car rental place. Want to rent a car? Yes, sir. Okay. I said, what I want to do is rent this car. I've got to put this baggage into the car, but I'm not gonna leave yet. The flight has been delayed. And he says, well, sir, if you rent the car, what you're going to have to do is drive it off the lot. Okay? There's nothing, I'm just going to put, the car would sit here anyway, whether it sits here with nothing in it or it sits here with baggage in it. I'm sorry, that's the policy. I look over, I see this sky cap sitting there. I go, if anybody knows anything, he'll know what to do. Take it over the sky cap. I said, what? I really need some help here. He goes, yeah, you do. He goes, you're pretty amusing. I've been watching you for the last 45 minutes. I said, I don't know what to do with the luggage. Oh my God. He goes, you got to rent a car? I go, yeah. He goes, rent the car. Put the luggage in the car. I go, but they told me I couldn't do that. He goes, listen, minister. And I call you minister because you're too good. You don't want to be good about this. Because you rent that car, you put that luggage in, what are they going to do? Tow it? It's already at your place. So he helps me rent the bag. We go back, and we get to the car rental, and he walks behind the counter, and he puts his arm around the guy and says, boy, this is my friend the minister. He's having a tough day. He goes, you rent him a car, and I'm going to help him out. Rent the car. We bring the luggage down to the car, put it in the car, and he says, I'm going to tell you what to do, minister. He goes, you pull out of the parking lot, you drive around, and he tells me about this secret parking spot. So I get there, I drive all the way around the airport, park the car, and he's standing there at a back door. I'm like, this is unbelievable. I walk in the back door, oh, man, you know, now it's happening. Now it's good. So he brings me in, he goes, come on, minister. He goes, we're going to the bar. So we go back to the bar, where I had had my sandwich earlier. He goes behind the bar, he goes, my buddy, the minister, having a tough day. You hook him up with a good dinner. She goes, oh, I sure will. She goes, you didn't tell me you were a minister. I go, listen. So, have a lovely dinner. Vicky and Lois do show up at 10 o'clock at night. We get in the car, we drive, we had a great vacation. It was wonderful. Now we're coming back to Charleston after vacation. So I pull up in front, and you know, they have those quick check-in places. So I said, well, Lois can't walk very far. There's a lot of baggage here. I help unload the baggage. Vicki and Lois get out. I'm going to go turn the car back into the car rental, and I'll just walk back up. Okay, I'm walking back. Beautiful day, by the way. And as I'm walking up, on the outside of the airport, it was kind of a atrium type thing, and I could see up there, there's people sitting on a bench. It must have been like a smoking area that you could sit at outside. So I'm walking up, and I see 4 people sitting there. I see the bartender. I see the sky cap. I see the car rental guy, you know, and he's like, oh yeah, this is, you know. And I'm walking up, and Vicki and Lois are just on the other side, and all of a sudden they all kind of look over at the one time, and they jump up, and they go, the minister is back! The minister is here! Vicki and Lois are looking, and they're running over to me, and they're slapping me on the back. And Vicki and Lois are, what the heck is going on here? If you're ever at Charleston Airport and you're in trouble, you tell them you know the minister.
We have to break for a commercial here. This Saturday morning, May 6th, they're holding a pancake breakfast here, and all are welcome. 9 a.m. on Saturday, May 6th, and it's to hear about the church's plans to repair and restore the belfry, which is where they keep the bell, right? Is that, yeah. What's wrong with it?
Don't ask.
Okay, don't ask. It needs work. They're going to talk to you about it, and you get to visit the clothing barn on opening day. So that's May 6th, the pancake breakfast. You know the pasta's good, so the pancakes are good. Now, our own soul man, Jim Barker, is who injured his wrist. So instead of playing one of his many instruments like guitar, he's going to play the piano. And do you need a mic for this?
I think I'm going to be singing too, so you put that over there.
Yeah, you need this. Okay, great.
The reason why I'm using the piano, I had arthritis surgery in September, and it's still not well yet.
But you can still play the piano.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know you played the piano. That's great.
I played a couple of years ago.
He plays everything, yeah. And you're going to sing about grass or something, but you'll.
This one I'm going to do is done by Tom Jones.
Tom Jones.
Grass at home. Stepped off the train, and then meet me on my lawn, oh yeah. Down that road I love, and there runs Mary, hair golden, lips like cherries. It's something to touch the green, green grass of home. Yeah, they're all come to meet me, arms reaching, faces smiling sweetly. It's something to touch the green, green grass of home. The old house is still standing, even though the paint around was all cracked and dry. And there's that old oak tree that I always love to play on. Down that lane I walk with my sweet Mary, hair gold That's when I discovered that I was only dreaming, yeah. Well, there's a go-mart and a sad old padre. We're gonna walk at daybreak and again I'll touch the green, green grass of home. Yeah, they'll all come to see me in the shade of that old oak tree as they lay beneath the green, green grass of home.
Jim Barker.
Jim Barker.
Good.
So, a few weeks ago, I was reading in the New Yorker a piece about a composer I'd never heard of named Julius Eastman, and he was a big deal down in new music down in back in the 70s. He was sort of a minimalist. He was a very outrageous person, and then he played with all kinds of important people, and he was important. And then he sort of withdrew from view, and a few years later he was evicted and living on the street, and a few years after that he died in a hospital, and nobody even knew about it for a year. So this article was very interesting. I bought some of his music on Amazon. They released some of his CDs, and most of his music was lost when he was evicted. And then they brought out another album recently called Feminine, and I was reading the album notes to it, and the notes are written by another composer named Mary Jane Leach, and she said, I met Julius Eastman in early 1981 at a rehearsal for a theater piece that we were both hired to be vocalists in. At the first rehearsal at 10 a.m., Julius breezed in, dressed in black leather and chains, drinking scotch. That was my introduction to the outrageousness that was Julius Eastman, who strove to push his identities as a gay black band and musician to the fullest. And then later on it says, this recording is from a concert held on November 6, 1974 in Albany, New York, organized by Julie Cabot, who had attended yeah, something like that. Chocorula. A 1973 summer workshop in New Hampshire in order to study with Eastman. And then it said later, Eastman was insistent that soup be served during the concert and went to Cabot's house to prepare it himself. In the recording you can hear that it was an informal occasion with some talking and moving about during the performances. People remembered Eastman wearing a dress. So, and this guy was anyway, I was so impressed that Julie's name was there and that she was a big deal in the 70s in the new music, and I called her and she brought all over these recordings that she's on with a lot of big stars I did know about, and that's my introduction to Julie. She's going to now come in, and are you going to give us some soup, or, I heard you were going to do a song about vegetables.
I asked you what your age is.
What is Mike?
72.
How old?
72, but I feel so new.
72?
So,
Are you kidding?
yeah,
No.
that was a long time
I'm
ago.
89,
and,
I'm going to be
obviously.
90 in September. Yeah,
But
89.
I had gone to the Arts
Yeah.
Center
What date is
at the
that?
campus of the Holy
You're
Names
wonderful.
and had
You still
asked
can play piano.
Sister Annette Cavada, who was the director, I had said to her, I'd like to run
What date are you in?
a composer's forum. I was like
What
23
date
or
is
so.
your birthday?
And she said,
My
sure.
birthday is
She
September
took me under her wing
20th.
and taught me how to write grants, and
September
it sort of
20th.
became the beginning of my career. And Julius was an amazing character, just amazing, with the most incredible voice. But what I'm going to do for you today is on the other end of the spectrum. As some of you know, I work with children. And one of the things I'm doing at the moment is teaching 4-year-olds how to sing. So I'm preparing them to sing for their parents, and we're doing a very simple song. But as I was looking through music that I might do, I saw that the garden song that I'm teaching them can be paired with a parody called the anti-garden song. So I'm going to sing both versions. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All you need is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rains come tumbling down. Pulling weeds, picking stones, we are made of dreams and bones. Need a place to call my own, for the time is near at hand. Grain for grain, sun and rain, find my way through nature's chain. Tune my body and my brain to the music of the land. Plant your rows straight and long, temper them with prayer and song. Mother Earth will make you strong if you give her love and care. An old crow watching hungrily from his perch in yonder tree. In my garden I'm as free as that feathered thief up there. Slug by slug, weed by weed, my garden's got me really teed. All the insects love to feed upon my tomato plants. Sunburned face, scratched up knees, my kitchen's choked with zucchinis. I'm shopping at the A&P next time I get a chance. The crabgrass grows, the ragweed thrives, the broccoli has long since died. The only things still left alive are some radishes and beans. My carrot plants are dead and gone. Hear the rabbits sing a happy song. Until you've weeded all day long, you don't know what boredom means. You get up early, work till late, watch moles and mice get overweight. They eat their dinners on a plate from the hard work you have done. As ye sow, so shall ye reap, but I smell like a compost heap. I'm gonna get that lousy creep who said gardening was fun. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All you need is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rains come tumbling down.
Good one. Yeah. There you go. Actually, I got one home.
Feel free to use that material in your act if you want. I guess so too.
Can I keep this or do you want this back?
You'll keep it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Do you need any others?
No, this is fine. I didn't go to your school.
I just want to say hello to you. It's always good to see you.
Yeah, how you been?
Oh, I've been just fine, thank you. How
Have you?
about you?
Yeah, anything exciting?
No, not really.
In a year?
Pardon?
Not in a year?
No.
Well, you look good.
I got you a magazine.
I'll leave.
You want to carry him for you? Or?
No, I'll leave him here, honey.
Okay, whatever you want to do.
Hey, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Very good show you did. Thank you. Yeah, you too. You look nice all in black. Thanks. The whiter my hair gets, the better I look in black.
You take care, okay? Oh, yeah.
Come in.
That's a good one, huh?
Thank you. Hey, Jake.
Hey, you were good, buddy. Thank you. That was good. That was good stuff. Good finish, too. That was good. Good. I'm glad everybody got involved.
Good night, Wade.
Thanks. Thanks, Glendora.
Look at the little stairs.
Maybe the top one then.
Do you know how to work the chair thing? Or does the chair not work?
Yes, it works. It works. Oh, boy.
Gonna come down. Don't go the other way.
Well, you have to go all the way to the end to make it turn the change. They have to go all the way to the other way. It doesn't change where direction in the middle.
Gotta be there again.
Okay, it's coming. No, it's gotta go down and then it'll come back up. It's coming.
You ready, hon?
I'm ready to go. You want coffee? You want cookies?
No, thank you. Unless you want to.
What about Paul? It's okay by me either way.
Yeah. Wait. I wonder where you are going. Over here, hon.
Which way, dear?
You better turn your camera off. You got your camera